like you said, like we've heard from reports before the season that he was getting snaps at slot. He was getting snaps lining up outside. When you're a Jet, you're a Jet. No, I think DeAndre Swift will be leaned on more in the pass-catching game.
He wasn't healthy last time,
He was not healthy last time, but with the absence of TJ Hockenson, I think, like I said, James Mitchell and Brock Wright can step up, and they can eat 5 of those targets per game. DeAndre Swift, they'll lean on him a little bit more. And then, of course, Amon-Ra St. Brown, the guy's averaging almost 9 targets per game in his career. So you need to get him the ball more, funnel your offense through him, work out of it. But I do think I'm excited. I want to see James Mitchell get the majority of those snaps next week or this week against the Packers. I want to see James Mitchell out there on the offense, see what he can do. See how he can go out there and make his plays. So before we really make any judgments on who's going to replace TJ Hockenson or those snaps, I'd like to see what James Mitchell can do when given the workload of shares.
Yeah, I think if I had to pick out of the tight end room, I'm definitely choosing James Mitchell to fill in or try to fill in the role for TJ Hockenson. I think he's athletic enough to be enough. I'm not trying to discount him what he's going to be as a player, but he's a tight end in his rookie year. Those guys they're very limited. Even to go across the statistics of great tight ends. You look at those first 2 years, they're typically learning the game. You're blocking, you're running, you're doing different stuff. I would definitely pick James Mitchell, but Brock Wright. James Mitchell has 1 catch in the season. 1 catch, 14 yards. You saw it last week against the Dolphins. Brock Wright, 6 receptions, 88 yards. We actually saw him calling a touchdown last year. No touchdowns this year. And it is what it is, man. But TJ didn't do much for us outside of the time that obviously we missed a bunch of people in that Seattle Seahawks game, and he was our only option. But teams still failed to stop him at that point, which is good. But we didn't really utilize the tight end like I feel like he could have been at least. And we'll find out. And obviously, he's going to Minnesota. You guys say that Kirk Cousins doesn't utilize tight ends like that either, but we'll see. I guarantee he's going to be utilizing this one.
DNC Entertainment in the Woodward Sports Chat said #free Mitch. Skull emojis. I don't think it's there yet. I just want to see what the kid can do. Put him out there, give him some snaps. He had a nice catch in the last game.
Yeah,
it was a nice route.
He's only played 4 games.
Oh yeah, I want to see what he can do if he's given those tight end 1 duties.
Yeah, duties.
Duties.
JB, who do you think's gonna fill in for TJ Hockenson?
I think Amon-Ra is going to be leaned upon heavily to step up a lot more. They're going to be dependent on him a lot. Swift, if he's healthy, which once again, that's a big red issue right there you got to touch on. You don't know if he's ready to go or not week to week. But, Dan Campbell is a tight ends person, so, he's the guru of tight ends. So, apparently he sees something in James Mitchell that I guess we all are just waiting to see. So, there you go.
I think that's the name that we're forgetting. I think he's in the concussion protocol. But we've seen. I don't know why his numbers didn't pop up when I looked at the stats. But didn't Shane Zylstra get a catch last week too?
I don't know. I didn't see him in the game last week.
Because when he got concussed, I'm pretty sure that's after a catch. But I'm looking at Pro Football Reference. I don't see any receptions for him. Maybe they don't have him in as a tight end. I'm not sure. But Shane Zylstra, I'm not gonna lie to you. I low key liked what I saw of him out of the preseason. Mm-hmm. And again, not until the point where he's gonna be an elite guy, but just enough to fill the role.
44 yards per game, you can do that.
For sure. I hope so.
Yeah.
TJ, outside of the big games, it's really what he was doing.
That's what he averages in his career, is 44 yards per game. He had that pop-off exponent to his game. He had that ability to make big plays.
Yeah.
But like I said, you got the season's kind of a wash now for the Detroit Lions. Nobody thinks you're going to make the playoffs. Nobody thinks you're do anything, contend for the division. Go out there and try to win still, obviously, but see what you got out of these guys. See what you got out of this tight end you drafted.